Hello beautiful beings! Welcome back to Mindfulness and Yoga with Amanda. Today we're going to be focusing on our heart space, or in Sanskrit known as our Anahata Chakra. And it's really essential to be tuning into our sacred heart centers during these times of uncertainty so that we can trust in the divine plan, know that this is all happening for a reason, find our gratitude, and essentially open up our hearts to all of the beautiful possibilities this life has to offer. So today we're going to be focusing on the heart chakra, but there are actually 7 chakras in the body, or energy centers, and I'm going to go over them just so if I refer to them throughout the practice, you'll know which ones I'm talking about. So I have these little stones here that resemble each chakra, and let's get started. So this is the first energy center. It resembles our root chakra, and it can be found at the base of the spine. And the root chakra is all about grounding, connecting to your roots, obviously, connecting with our families, and receiving messages from ancestors. This is our second energy center, our sacral chakra. This can be found right in front of the pelvis or just 2 inches below the navel. And the sacral chakra is all about sensuality and creativity, connecting to our partners. Our third chakra is our solar plexus chakra. This can be found right below the heart center, 2 inches above the navel, and this is all about self-confidence and willpower. Our fourth energy center, what we're going to be focusing on today, our heart chakra, or Anahata chakra. And this is all about tuning into the present moment, feeling out our emotions, and finding gratitude. Our fifth energy center, or our throat chakra, can be found right in front of the throat. And these energy centers aren't in front of the throat, like I'm saying. They're actually all-encompassing through our energy field, but you can think of it right at the center of your throat. This is all about communicating our ideas to people, networking, and connecting in the community. Our sixth energy center is our third eye chakra. This can be found right in between the eyebrows. This is all about creating our vision, manifesting our goals, and just having an open mindset. And finally, our seventh energy center is our crown chakra. This is right at the top of the head. This is how we connect to spirit, universal source energy, God, however you like to call it, and it's how we receive all of the divine knowledge and wisdom into our energy field. So that's our mini lesson on chakras today. I highly encourage you to go home, do your own research, figure out what each chakra means, what it means to you, and it's a really great way to tune into our bodies and just kind of figure out like where we might be excelling in one area and might be lacking in another area. So for your practice today, you're going to need a pillow or a stack of blankets because we're going to be starting in Sukhasana, easy seated position. You also need a yoga strap or a belt or a scarf, just some long piece of fabric that you can hold on to. And we won't need it right away, but just go ahead and throw it off to the side of your mat, grab your pillow, and meet me in Sukhasana. So I'm going to start off the practice today with a heart-opening meditation. Let's build our foundation in Sukhasana and then we'll get started. So we're rooting our tailbone into the earth. You can close your eyes. Feel your spine elongating and your crown reaching towards the sky. Inhale, expand your chest. Exhale, relax the shoulders onto the back plane. Just take a moment of stillness here, connecting to the breath, tuning into the present moment. Not changing the breathing at all, just noticing its natural pattern. So we're going to start by taking our left hand and putting it over our heart chakra. So it'll be right in the center of your chest. And then go ahead and place your right hand right over your left. So our left hand is our receiving hand, and our right hand is giving. So right now we're going to take a moment and listen to our hearts. We're going to tune in, receive any messages that they're trying to tell us. Staying with the breath, noticing any thoughts or emotions that come up and gently dismissing them. Just listening in, what are our hearts trying to tell us? Maybe we need to find kindness and compassion for ourselves. Maybe we're always giving to others and not giving enough to ourselves. Maybe we need to be patient with ourselves. And just really step into our heart center and embody love. Maybe we feel scared and confused, but our hearts want us to step forward with confidence and expand our chests and lead with our hearts. Just taking another moment, tuning in to any messages our heart has to tell us. Okay, you can bring your palms face down on your knees, keeping the eyes closed. We're going to set an intention here. So there's going to be 3 parts to the intention. The first part, we're going to focus on our root chakra. So focusing our attention and awareness to the base of our spine. You can go ahead and repeat after me. I intend to activate my root chakra and ground into the earth. This will keep us nice and grounded during the heart opening experience. Taking a nice inhale, exhale, really feeling grounded, really tuning into that root chakra. Now go ahead and bring your right hand to the top of your head, on top of your crown chakra, and your left hand to your heart. And repeat after me. I intend to open my crown chakra to receive universal wisdom and knowledge. Taking a nice big inhale, exhaling, feeling connected to the universe, connected to the cosmos, source energy, spirit, God. Then gently releasing the hands, placing them back on the knees. So the third part of our intention is going to be to open our heart centers. So go ahead and repeat after me. I intend to open my sacred heart space, my Anahata chakra. Take a nice big inhale and exhale, placing all of your attention and awareness at your sacred heart space. This time our hands aren't there, we're allowing the breath to do the opening for us. So taking 3 big deep breaths here, inhaling, imagining our heart space opening, and exhaling. Perhaps you envision your heart center as a flower and imagine the bud is opening up and blooming. Maybe you picture it as a sun, and the sun is getting brighter and bigger, like your inner light is coming to life. However you envision your heart space, go ahead and just take a couple more breaths, inhaling, expanding the chest, envisioning our hearts opening. and exhaling. Inhaling, opening, and exhale. Okay, and the last part of this is we're gonna take our right hand, place it over our heart center that we just opened, place the left hand over the right, and now our right hand is our giving hand. So now we're giving to our hearts everything that they asked for. We're tuning in to that divine guidance that was brought in through the crown chakra. And just giving ourselves all that love, all the unity and freedom that we deserve. Truly embodying love. Just emanating in this frequency of openness, connectivity, gratitude, just being fully present. Just a few more breaths here. Receiving all of the angels' messages and love. Good. Okay, gently releasing the hands to the palms. Whenever you're ready, opening your eyes. Just noticing how we feel. Nice and grounded, connected, and open. Okay, so we're just going to start with some gentle head rolls. You go ahead and close the eyes. Rolling the head in one direction, nice and slow to start our practice. Feeling a nice stretch on each side of your neck when you get side to side. And go ahead and switch directions. Good, and back to center. Okay, so we're going to take our hand and do a hand-assisted head tilt, just pulling very gently on the head to one side, getting a nice long neck stretch here on the side. Staying with the breath. Back to center. Go ahead and do the other side. Nice and gentle here. Good. Okay, so now we're just going to inhale and expand our hearts forward. Exhale, we're going to round the back. Just getting that spine nice and loosened up. Inhaling forward. Exhaling back. You can keep the hands on the knees here, or you can let go with the hands and allow them to come behind you as you move forward. Come forward as you move back. Maybe you give yourself a big hug on the way back. Inhaling, really opening up our hearts here. Exhaling, big hug. Good. Back to center. We're just going to roll the shoulders back, bringing them up to the ears and then onto the back plane and around. Rolling them back so we can expand our chest. And then go ahead, we're going to do the same thing with our elbows. Roll the elbows back, drawing big circles. And the arms. Rotating the arms, big circles backwards. Good, back to center. Now we're going to do the same thing forward. So rolling the shoulders forward. Just breathing here. Getting the shoulders nice and loosened up. Grabbing onto the shoulders with the hands and now drawing big circles with the elbows forwards. You don't have to go super fast, just big range of motion, nice and slow. Okay, and then bringing the arms forwards, big arm circles forward. Not holding any tension in the neck, keeping a firm core. Good. Okay, we can remove our sitting cushion or your blankets, put it off to the side. And we're going to start on our hands and knees. We're going to do a nice gentle cat-cow movement. So inhaling, dropping the belly, looking forwards, opening our hearts. Exhale, push the floor away, roll through the spine, curving the back into our cat back. Inhale, gazing forward into our cow. Exhale, roll the spine, cat back. Just two more at your own breathing pace. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, tuck the tummy, looking back. Good, coming to a neutral spine here. We're gonna sit back into a child's pose, keeping our arms forward. We're gonna bring our left arm out to the side, flip our palm under so that our palm is facing the sky, and we're gonna tuck it through the right armhole. So we're threading the needle here, and you can just put some weight onto that back arm. You should feel a nice shoulder stretch here. I'm just holding for a few breaths. Good. Coming back to our child's pose. This time taking the right arm through the left armhole, palm facing up, and threading the needle on the left side. You can look towards the left, just applying some weight to that arm so you can feel stretching your shoulder. Good, now coming back into a child's pose. We're going to come onto our hands and knees, tuck the toes behind us, reach those hips toward the sky, downward facing dog. It's our first down dog of the practice, so go ahead and do what feels comfortable. You can walk the dog, pedal the feet, getting some nice hamstring and calf stretching, maybe shifting the hips side to side. Okay, finding some stillness in our down dog. We're going to inhale, roll into the balls of the feet. Rolling through the spine, shifting weight to the front of the mat into a plank position. Go ahead and drop the knees gently towards the mat, and you can lower yourself onto your belly, nice and slow here. Now we're going to bring our arms out to our sides, palms facing down, really pressing into the floor. We're going to inhale, lift our left leg, bend the knee. Exhale, we're twisting. We're going to allow our left foot to find the ground, still pressing both palms into the floor, getting a nice twist in the spine, but also getting a nice shoulder stretch on your right side. And just relaxing into this for 2 breaths. Inhaling, keeping your core tight. Exhaling. Good, go ahead and lift the leg, unbend the knee, come back onto your belly. This time we're going to inhale that right leg up and back. Exhale, bend the knee and twist towards the right side. Both palms are facing down. We're just getting a nice twist and a left shoulder stretch here. Staying with the breath. Go ahead and straighten the leg. Come back onto the belly. Now we're going to bring our hands back to our sides underneath our shoulders. We're going to come up onto our fingertips and we're going to do a baby cobra roll. So we're going to inhale, lifting onto the belly, allowing the head to be the last thing to rise, bringing the heart forward, keeping the pelvis on the ground. Exhale, slowly lower back down, allowing the head to be the last thing to go down. We're going to do that 3 times. So inhale, slowly rolling up, baby cobra. Exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, keeping our tummies tight, looking forward, flexing our legs. Exhale, lower down. Last time, inhale, baby cobra roll up, and exhale, baby cobra roll down. Good. Now with our hands flat, we're going to do the same thing, except we're going to push to an upward facing dog. So go ahead and stretch those legs out nice and long behind you. Press your toenails into the mat so you have nice active legs. Inhale, we're going to push up, expanding the belly, coming up, lifting the knees, keeping the shoulders down, upward facing dog. Exhale, go ahead and lower back onto the belly. Last time, inhale, pushing up, upward facing dog. And then go ahead and tuck your toes, pushing into a down dog. From our down dog, we're going to inhale and take some baby steps on our tiptoes towards the front of our mat. When you can't go any further, go ahead and exhale, bend the knees into a forward fold. This is our first forward fold of the practice, so go ahead and keep those knees bent. Maybe straighten them a little. We can do ragdoll arms side to side. Whenever you're ready, inhale, reach the arms up, palms to touch, and exhale, hands to heart center. Okay, so we're standing at the front of our mat. Let's go ahead and build our mountain pose. We're going to root all 4 corners of the feet into the earth. Feel the earth's energy coming up through our legs, giving us strength and stability, supporting us. We're going to root our tailbone, gauge our core. Inhale, expand our hearts. Exhale, relax the shoulder blades onto the back plane. Just finding a moment of stillness here in Tadasana, mountain pose. Okay, on your next inhale, we're going to reach the arms up. We're going to do something a little bit different. You're going to clasp the hands, face the palms towards the sky, and reach up, doing a nice baby back bend. Exhale, release the hands, and bring them to heart center. So let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, reaching up, clasping the hands, facing the palms towards the sky. Exhale, releasing, hands to heart. Last time, inhale, reach the arms up, clasping at the top, facing palms to the sky, baby back bend, and exhale, release, hands to heart. Good, now let's just go through like a normal sun salutation vinyasa. Inhale, reach the arms up, palms to touch. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms up, looking up. And exhale, hands to heart, Tadasana. Let's go through one more time. We'll add on this time. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place your hands mindfully. Step back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg up, back, nice and strong. Exhale, pull it through to the front of your mat, stepping it in between your hands. And we can pause here. Go ahead and keep up with the breath on your own pace. We're we're gonna find our stability here in a lunge. So once you've arranged your feet, hugging in towards each other on the ball of the back foot, we're gonna bring our hands to our thighs. And now's the time we need your yoga strap. So go ahead and grab your strap or your belt, your long piece of fabric. And you might want to have it folded in half so it's about this length. So we're keeping our core engaged here, finding our balance in our lunge pose. Go ahead and bring that strap behind you. We're going to inhale, expand the chest, baby back bend. Exhale, go ahead and relax into the pose. Staying grounded, feeling your heart lift towards the sky. Good. Go ahead and release. You can drop the strap. Place the hands around the front foot and go ahead and step back to down dog. Inhale, you're going to roll onto the balls of the feet, rolling through the spine. Shift the weight forward, coming into a plank. Exhale, lower to your belly or chaturanga. Untuck the toes, stretch those legs out nice and long behind you. Inhale, pushing to upward facing dog, lifting the knees, facing forward. Exhale, tuck the toes, push to downward facing dog. Just holding for a breath here. Okay, on your next inhale, lift your left leg up straight and strong. Exhale, pull to the front of your mat, stepping it in between your hands. And then go ahead and pause with the breathing. You can do it at your own pace. We're going to find our stability here again. Bring the hands to the thigh. We're just in a high lunge. And then go ahead and grab your strap. Good, keeping that core engaged. Keeping your balance and strength in this pose. We're going to reach the hands behind us, holding on to our strap. Inhale, expand the chest, opening our hearts. Exhale, go ahead and relax into the pose. Feeling our hearts lifting up, your tailbone and your core rooting you down. And just breathing here. Good. Go ahead and release the strap, frame the front foot, and step back to down dog. Inhale, roll into the balls of the feet, shifting the weight to the front of your mat. Exhale, lower your belly to the earth, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, down dog. Okay, so from down dog, you can come onto your hands and knees, gently lower, sit back onto your feet. I'm going to demonstrate something for us. You're going to need your strap, but go ahead and just watch me the first time and then we can do it together the second time. Okay, so we're going to hold our strap out in front of us, keeping our core nice and hugged in towards the midline. You want your grip on your strap to be a little bit wider than it was when we did the lunges. So maybe about here, definitely wider than your shoulders. On your inhale, you're going to reach the strap up above your head. Exhale, we're going to very gently go backwards. This is called shoulder flossing. So you'll notice with all the warm-ups that we did, we were really loosening up the shoulders, getting them nice and warm. And you want to have a nice wide grip on your strap here. You can always decrease the length of it, but you want to start wider than you might think. So we're going to inhale, lift the strap up. Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, bring it behind you. So go ahead and grab your strap. You can try it with me. You want to really keep your core nice and tight. You don't want to be bringing one arm over and then the other and being all wobbly. You want to stay nice and muscular through this. So go ahead and bring it to your front, nice wide stance. Inhale, lift it above your head. Exhale, bring it behind you. Good. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, placing it forwards. Let's just do 2 more of these. Inhaling up. Exhaling back. Inhaling up. Exhaling forward. Last time, inhale, reach the arms above you. Exhale, slowly lower them behind you. Inhale, reaching it up, really feeling our chest open. And exhale, arms in front. Good. So that was shoulder flossing. I'm sure you felt a really nice stretch across your chest. Hopefully you feel our hearts opening up way more than they were before. Okay, so that was our warm-up for today. I'm going to teach 3 poses. I'm not really going to flow with them. I'm just going to kind of show you the structure and alignment so you can practice them at home at your own time. Okay, so the first one we're going to teach is called Camel. We're going to be at the front of your mat, on your knees, facing forward. If being on your knees like this is uncomfortable, you can grab a blanket and place it under there for some extra cushion. So in Camel, like all our other poses, we're going to keep the core nice and engaged. We're going to bring our hands to our rib cage. Inhale, literally lift up on your rib cage. We're going to exhale and start to shimmy back. You can bring your hands to your back pockets, and this will really feel like a nice opening across your heart. You're going to want to imagine like there's a bar underneath your midline of your back, and you're trying to reach up and over that bar and then shimmying down on the other side of it. So this is the first variation of Camel. Hands are in the back pockets, core engaged, feeling a nice chest opener here. If it feels like you can go a bit further, you can go ahead and reach for your heels. The easiest way to do this is to have your feet tucked so that they're a little bit higher off the ground for you to reach. So we're in the back pockets, reaching for those heels. And if you feel like, oh man, that's way too far for me, my back doesn't want to stretch like that, you can just keep the hands in the back pockets. So go ahead and shimmy up over that pole, reaching for the heels. And then just using your fingertips to hold your heels while your heart pulls you forward. Good, you want to keep the head an extension of the spine here. Just holding for 3 breaths. Nice and muscular, nice and strong. Feeling a beautiful opening here. Good, now to come out of it, we're going to bring our hands to our back pockets. Slowly lower onto our feet, just like the way we came into it. Okay, so the last pose that we're going to do is called Bow Pose. So go ahead and come onto your hands and knees, lower onto the belly. You're going to stretch the feet out behind you. And just like we did in our practice earlier, we're going to use our fingertips. Inhale, push up into a cobra. Place one forearm down to give us some balance. So we're engaging our core, lifting our hearts, and then we're going to reach back for the outside of your left leg with your left hand. Hopefully there's no cat crossing in your yoga mat. Okay. So what we want to focus on is inhaling and inflating our belly so that it helps push us up. We're going to keep both of our feet nice and active and allow that to pull us up. So this is what one side will look like. Go ahead and lower down onto the belly. Go ahead and reach back for your right leg. And from here, you might feel like your knees are kind of spurting out. So you want to shimmy your legs back in towards each other so that both of your legs are parallel. And we're holding on to the top arch of our foot. So you're not at the ankle and you're not at the toes, but you're in like that mid-arch on top of your foot, holding the outsides of each feet You're going to inhale, expand your belly, flex the feet, pulling your arms back, and when you pull your feet towards the sky, that should lift you up off the ground even farther. So we're engaging our core here, staying with the breath. All muscles are activated. And just holding for a couple of breaths. Really lifting up towards the sky. Good. Gently come back down. Okay. So let's try one more of those. Our goal is to be balancing right on our pelvis so that our tummy is lifted, our thighs are lifted off the ground, and we're just balancing on a flat base on our pelvis. So go ahead and start from the beginning, fingertips into the mat. Inhale, roll up to your baby cobra. Place one arm down, reach back to the outside of your left arch of your foot. Exhale, lower onto the belly. Inhale, reaching back for that right foot. And then go ahead and shimmy those legs back together. Exhaling, just preparing to lift up. Whenever you're ready, inhale and inflate your belly. Lift your feet towards the sky and pull up into your bow pose. Holding for a couple of breaths here, feeling the chest open. Good. Go ahead and release. Alrighty. Go ahead and push back up onto your hands and knees. And let's take a child's pose. So sitting back towards the feet, rooting the hips towards the earth, hands out in front of us. Go ahead and rest your head on your mat. Good. Okay, coming back to hands and knees. You can take a seat, putting our legs out in front of us. Okay, so the last pose that we're going to do is a bridge pose. And this is always a good one to do during your supine work. Supine is whenever you're sitting down at the end of your practice, getting prepared for Shavasana. So go ahead and slowly lower onto the back, engaging the core the whole way down. Go ahead and scoot your heels nice and close to your butt here. And before we do bridge, go ahead and just bring your knees to your chest and give them a big hug. Maybe rolling side to side. Just doing whatever feels good here. Okay, so go ahead and plant those feet. We want to make sure our heels are really close to our butt. We're going to tuck our shoulders underneath us so that our chest and our hearts are nice and open. We're going to place our palms on the earth. And then we're going to push up through the legs, inhaling, expanding the belly. Your heart is going to want to feel like it's going towards the back wall, towards your head. And then you can, like I said, roll those shoulders under, clasp the hands, and then you're pushing your pelvis towards the sky. Heart is going towards the back wall. You're really squeezing those glutes. Your legs are hugging in towards the midline. It's a very active and muscular pose, but you do feel the chest open here. Maybe you roll onto the back of the head a little bit, feeling the momentum of your body rising up off the earth. Good, and come back down, slowly lower. Okay, and we'll do that one more time. This is really good to help activate all the muscles around your spine. Good for all the expanding that we've been doing. It's a nice pose to kind of get our spine back to its center again. Okay, so just like we did before, Scooch those heels towards your butt. Place the palms on the earth. Roll those shoulders under. Inhale, push through the feet. Push the knees away from the tummy. Lifting up, squeezing the glutes. Inhaling. You go ahead and clasp the arms underneath you. We're pushing the floor away with our feet. Rising our pelvis towards the sky. Heart is going towards the back wall. And just a few deep breaths here in our bridge. Remember to hug those legs in towards the midline. Nice active core. Good. Okay, slowly lower back down. And then go ahead and take those knees and give them another hug. Rocking side to side. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna extend each of those legs nice and straight in front of us. Go ahead and lay with your palms facing the sky. Just focusing on our breath here. You can close your eyes. Allowing your body to melt into the earth. Feeling your skin hang heavy over your muscles, over your bones. Releasing any tension you might be holding in the jaw, in the face, relaxing the face muscles. Just taking a few deep breaths here, reflecting on our practice. Taking a moment of gratitude that we opened up our hearts. So that we can expand our energy outward and heal not only ourselves but the whole world. So if we want to heal the world, healing starts with ourselves. And go ahead and just take a few minutes here in silence and stillness. Maybe you keep your hands down by your side, maybe you place them over your heart. Whatever you're feeling called to do. And just enjoy our Shavasana, deep relaxation. Just focusing on the breath. If your mind wanders, that's okay. Just gently bringing it back. Slowly bringing our minds back. Go ahead and gently wiggle your fingers and your toes. Shake the head from side to side. Go ahead and take a nice long stretch. And then hugging the knees in one last time. We took so many moments of self-love and gratitude throughout the practice. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and slowly shift your weight onto your preferred side into fetal position. I'm just laying here for a moment. And then slowly pushing the floor away, coming up into Sukhasana, allowing the head to hang heavy, nice and relaxed. And keep the eyes closed. Root our tailbone once more. Elongate the spine. Inhale, open our heart. And exhale, relax the shoulders on the back plane. We're going to end with 3 deep breaths and end with an Om. So inhaling, exhaling, inhale, and exhale. Inhaling, preparing for Om. Bringing our hands to our hearts. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope your hearts are expanding with love and joy. Carry this contentment and gratitude with you wherever you go. And have a good week. Namaste.